they were interested in the album. We had a co-relationship. We had somebody in between us. Soren Baker, who's a well-known writer. I'm sure you're familiar with him.
Yeah.
He just actually put out. Right. So he just put out a book called The History of Gangster Rap. Y'all should look out for that. Check that out. Google it. But he was my manager. He also was working with Strange on several, side ventures. So they're looking to expand the label. At that point, it's primarily Tech, and they're getting it off the ground, and Tech is starting to blow. We're talking about red hair Tech. We're talking about red hair Tech N9ne now.
Right.
So they tell Soren, hey, yeah, we're interested. We want to come down, hear the album, and talk business. But that what Trax and Travis were doing was essentially the same thing. So they weren't trying to do a joint venture. They were trying to get artists. So they were interested in White Folks, the artist, and they were interested in Traxter, the producer. But they weren't interested in Seawall, the label, because they were already Strange Music. So they didn't need that part of it. Trax, had come off of great success with his deals with Rap-A-Lot and Atlantic. So you got to remember, at this point, Strange isn't a proven entity. Yeah. Hindsight is 20/20. If we all knew that Tech was going to blow the way he blew, yeah, maybe Trax would have felt differently. But at that time, he kind of felt like, what can these guys offer me that I can't do for myself? I can get a deal with Atlantic. I can get a deal with, I got relations with Jay Prince. We could do this. So they came. We had a private meeting after we were with Trax, and basically Travis and Tech said to me, how would you feel about working with other producers? And they weren't doing it backhanded. They were inquiring. How about if you're not signed, because me and Trax at that point was a handshake. So they were telling me, if you're not signed, maybe you'd be open to working with some of our producers. And I'm just being honest. As a Chicagoan, I'm listening to Tech beats compared to Trax beats in 02, 03, and I picked Trax every time.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I told them where my loyalty lied, and that I was with Seawall and I was with Trax, but I was obviously greatly appreciative of the interest. And hey, fast forward, Tech one of the biggest motherfuckers in the game, and ain't no love lost. That wasn't how it was meant to be. But at the end of the day, the fact that he wanted me on the team actually means quite a bit to me.